Okay, when I tell you that in the first quarter of 2022, I was honestly in the biggest rut ever. Like, if there was an Oscar, the biggest rut ever, it would be mine. And what I mean by that is just like no routine, no consistency, barely hitting the gym properly, not reading very much, and just, you know, all the typical rut things. Basically what I was. It's been a few months since then, and life has taken a complete 180. So I'm creating a video on essentially how I came out of that really bad rut, and I'm going to categorize this into three categories, just like mentally, physically, emotionally. Mentally and emotionally kind of go hand in hand. Those are the categories. Now let's get into it. So personally, I think that the journey of getting out of a rut starts like at mental changes, fixing like your mental health and just working on the way you see things. There's a few things in this area that really helped me. So I used to think that like a social media detox wasn't that deep. I didn't think that it affected me that much, but it wasn't until I actually like deleted it and didn't use it that I realized, wow, that consumed a lot of my time. And so just taking like a social media break is just really helpful. It frees a lot of your time and just helps with thinking like more clearly. And then when I did download it again, my approach with it changed. I don't use it too much to consume. I won't lie, I use TikTok. It's a laugh, who cares? Mostly my approach is to create on social media. I'd say not Instagram though. Now sort of in line with that is kind of like having something to look forward to. Something to like shift your mental attention like to. A lot of nonsense was consuming my mental energy, and I found something that I really enjoy that I was doing before but not so much, which is creating and editing videos. I thoroughly love and enjoy filming and editing, so having that to look forward to really just completely changed like my mental like energy. My mental shift, it shifted my mental, like what I was focused on mentally, it shifted that making sense. If like some of the basic stuff that all you're doing isn't helping, maybe think about seeing a therapist. Now I personally did do that. I went with BetterHelp. I cannot recommend this service anymore. Like, it was the best thing I think I ever did in 2022 was signing up for BetterHelp and matching with this incredible therapist. If there's a lot of stuff that's really heavy on your mind, therapy really is a great route to help yourself mentally. I know I rave about this in like most of my videos, and that is reading. It's like reading a good book, and I'm going to recommend you a few now as per usual. I think I mentioned small consistent changes earlier, so you know I'm going to mention Atomic Habits. Because getting out of the rut is essentially a journey. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and be the person that you want to be. You need to make the small consistent changes. So reading Atomic Habits really helps with implementing those changes. I've got 2 more books for you. And I mentioned this book in a previous video, that's Welcome Home. That really helped emotionally. Like, if you're struggling with like letting go of something, let's say, honestly read Welcome Home. You will find home in you. And thirdly is The Power of Now. If you read any of the books that I mentioned, please read this one. Power of Now is honestly life-changing. In a really quick nutshell, The Power of Now is just about being more conscious and more aware of now, and really letting go of the past and not worrying so much about the future and all the anxieties and fears that come from both those ends, and just being so conscious and so aware of the now. And then lastly is physical changes, which is really important as part of the journey of getting out of a rut. Because when I was in mine, I lost a lot of weight, and I do have a video on how I gained weight, which I recently posted, not recently, a few weeks ago. But anyway, if you want more detail, then please do watch that video. Gymming more consistently, having a proper workout plan. If you're not into the gym, then maybe trying out some other classes to keep you moving, like yoga or Pilates or boxing. Those are some of the 3 that I've been trying out recently, and I'm loving boxing. I go to KoBox. They have a few branches around London, so maybe check some of those out. KoBox is so much fun. It's like dark, there's a DJ, it's just a vibe. It's really fun, guys. So taking my physical health more seriously really helped me to get out of my rut. Honestly, I look back at like pictures and videos of when I was in my rut earlier this year, and it's kind of scary that I got that thin. With the mental, emotional and physical stuff aside, there are a few other things, like small but also really basic but also really important. One of those things was becoming a morning person. I'm inherently lazy, so becoming a morning person like the struggle was real. Secondly, planning. Like, just find a system that works in terms of like planning your day. When you have a plan for your day, I feel like it flows a lot better, and then you've got a good routine, and then you're basically out of the rut. So yeah, just to quickly summarize, less social media, focus your energy on something that's actually worth your while, something you actually enjoy, see a therapist if you need to, move, eat well, plan your day, and like reading more podcasts, fueling your mind with things that are good for you. But yeah, that really is just my 2 pence on getting out of the rut. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!